Hey, good morning, everyone. I want to do a quick little video today on some of the EVSEs or mobile connectors or chargers you can use with a majority of either Tesla products or other EVs out there. Get a couple adapters here that I always keep in the back of the car. So starting here from the right, you may need some additional adapters for any type of EVSE that kind of plugs in, mobile adapters. Sometimes with your, these are for a Tesla, so you have your 15 amp or 12 amp. This is a NEMA 15 plug, which is 110, 120 volt. Then you got the 620 plug, which is a 20 amp circuit, 16 amps to the actual vehicle. This is, when you look at kilowatts, this is about 3.3 to 3.8. This one goes up to, your 1100 or 1.1, and then you've got your typical NEMA 1450. Now, yes, this plug will go up to 32 amps. Okay, so these circuits that you can run, on your breaker usually is a 50 or 60 amp. However, the mobile connector here will only go up to 32 amps, but this is a very common plug. Now, let's say, hey, you've got this kind of plug on any type of electric equipment here. We've got a Saguma EVSE right here, which goes up to 48 amps. Now this one has a nice thick cable. You can see much thicker than the mobile connector, but this cable right here only has a 1450. Okay, very, very, very common plug here. Okay, so let's say, hey, I want to be able to use this in other areas, whether it's, you've got a mobile connector, right? You've got a regular EVSE with a J1772 on it, your normal, common J-handle plug right there. So we've got two other adapters here. This is a 1450 to 620. Okay, they also have a 620 step down to a 110, 120 volt, which will be something like this. So having these cables in your car will allow you to plug in almost anywhere. These 20, 30 bucks on Amazon or whatever. But I also have this is a 1450 to a 1030, which is a regular dryer plug. Okay, so this will do 24 amps. This will do 16 amps. This guy, or I can do up to 48 amps if I was to plug it directly into the approved 1450 wall outlet, whether it's an RV park, whether it's a welder outlet inside your garage, whatever. I did a review on this. That video should be up on the channel here very soon. You can step this down anywhere from the 48 amps all the way down 48 to 32 to 24 to 16 to 12, all the way down to 8 amps, I believe, is what you can, just from this little button right here. And the screen shows you usage, all that good stuff. Very cool cable. These run around $200 off of Amazon over here. So what I want to do is, I've got a 620 in my garage. I've had a 620 in my garage for years. 620 is this cable right there. Okay, so that is a 20 amp circuit. It's a pretty long run from the wall over here downstairs to my my breaker panel. So previous EVs have only been charging at 3.3, 3.6 kilowatts, which is a 16 amp 220 circuit. It's a pretty long run from the wall over here downstairs to my my breaker panel. So previous EVs have only been charging at 3.3, 3.6 kilowatts, which is a 16 amp 220 circuit. So if you get something like this and you're like, well, I'm not upgrading my panel yet. I don't want to cut this off and do something crazy. We can do something as similar using something like this. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna hook this up, and then when we go over here, you will see that I have my 620 in the wall. Here's my old EVSE. This is a ChargePoint Home 12. So this is only a 16 amp, or excuse me, 20 amp breaker, 620 plug on it. So I can easily plug that right in there if I need to. This is just a backup, 1772. Very tried, trusted, true. This is an awesome EVSE. I did put a cable onto my wall connector over here. So this is just, again, it's stepped down to only have a 20 amp circuit, 16 amps to the car. Got a little charge handle up here. No big deal. This is going to be hardwired soon, so we don't have this little cable. But there's no heat. 16 amps, there's no heat. Don't be scared to run a 16 amp to the vehicle, 20 amp circuit, 20 amp breaker, excuse me. There's no heat to these. Just takes a little bit longer to charge, but I've been doing it for over 10 years for various cars. Right, so here we are, we're plugged in. Nice little green light. I did not know this had a light on. It's good. So we've got a nice connection right there. This is a heavy adapter when you have the daisy chain cable to the actual plug. That's a little bit of weight right there, okay? So now we have our, get this all out of the way. Well, this is saying 24 amps, which is incorrect. So with this specific EVSE, highly recommend that we change this. So we'll click this button here. If we click and hold it, okay, it's blinking 24, 32, 10, 12, 16. That's what we needed on. Okay, so it's already set up right there. So 16 amps. Shows you the temperature. I believe that's the temperature inside the box here. It's showing I get 244 volts. So plus or minus 5 volts off of 240. We are good. We don't want to fluctuate more than 10 to 15 in either direction. We use no amps right now. That's the power. And this is the power that's gone in. And then you have your time right here that it's been plugged in to the unit. We got blue. So it means we are ready to charge. So obviously this one will be good for any EV. All you might need to do is add an adapter to it. So we have a NACS adapter right here. Adding the NACS adapter. Now you can plug in any NACS, North American Charging Standard vehicle. So we can go over here and tap the side of the car, plug it in. Now let's see what we have here. All right, so had to go in the car and bump it up from 80% just so we show this is working. So there you go. You get your 239 to 241 volts usually. We're at 16 amps. You can see the fluctuation on the amperage. This is what it's set at, and this is what's actually going out. You can see the charging speed at 3.82. You can see what's going in the car right now, and then the time it's been charged. So pretty cool device. I don't know if this one has Wi-Fi built into it or not. I believe it might. It might not. I really don't care. This was sent out as a review unit, so I've used it a couple times. I mainly use it just to run off of 32 amps. But show you, like, look, all that stuff goes right in this bag here. So in summary, there's a lot of stuff that you can easily add to your vehicles. Charging capabilities to be very versatile on anywhere you go. You don't need to have, if your car doesn't come with one of these, right? This is any brand of car usually comes with some kind of charging equipment. Teslas don't come with them anymore. Most vehicles nowadays at least come with a either 16 amp or 110, 120 EVSE, but may be able to be modified to run at a level 2 speed. Level 1 speeds are obviously your 110, 120, typical wall outlet. Level 2 speeds are anywhere from 16 amp. Usually they have a 12 amp, 220 volt, but 16 amps all the way up to 48 amps on a mobile style connector, like that level 2 one I have there, or a mobile connector here. So do yourself a favor, you can pick these up for between 15 and 20 bucks. Get a couple of different sizes, a couple of different adapters. If you're handy, make them your own, great. I just thought it was just easier just buy a couple of them. They come in bags. I can throw them in the bottom of this bag and just have them for wherever I may need them. So again, guys, this is really easy. I mean, this adapter setup, stupidly easy, right? If you got any questions about this stuff, I will try to do some links in the description below. Most of this stuff, I think all of this stuff, Amazon, the blue cable in the back, also Amazon. Just let me know. I'll post the description. I'll post these in. I'll post links in the description below for all these products that I have here. But please leave your comments below. What do you charge mainly with? Do you like doing, hopefully everyone does, level 2 home? However, do you use the mobile connectors? Do you use some kind of special wall-mounted EVSE? Are you hardwired? Are you, using connectors like I am? What kind of plugs do you have in your wall? I've been on 16 amp, 20 amp breaker for over 10 years now for various cars, from Leafs to Volts to Bolts to plug-in hybrids. I'm so used to this, 4 to 8 hour charging. Yes, if I need to charge faster, I can just plug this. Right on the other side of the wall there is my washer and dryer. I can run 24 amps, which would cut everything in half, right? So you can double your speed here by just leaving the door open and doing that kind of stuff. But thanks for watching, guys. This is just a short video of like, hey, here's some cool stuff. Look for this review. I plugged that into the wall in the laundry room, was running 24 amps on it. Was just an overview of this EVSE, not a vehicle. So you will see that on the channel here very soon. I'll probably link it somewhere up in the top here. But have a great day, guys. Happy driving. Be safe out on the car, out on the water, doing all your fun projects at home. Hey guys, if you got to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Again, what's in your trunk? Hey, do you have enough stuff to last a long trip? Do you have enough stuff to modify where you're charging at? This stuff's really easy, as you can see in the back of this trunk here. Again, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.